After 3.5 years and a 6,000-mile journey, Shrien Dewani finally arrived to face justice in Cape Town. After his 12-hour journey, the millionaire businessman emerged smartly dressed for a court appearance he'd fought long and hard to avoid. Armed police escorted Mr. Dewani into the city. A doctor and nurse had accompanied him from the UK. Officials were keen to hide him from the cameras.
He must rot in jail!
Yeah.
Campaigners against domestic abuse were there to vent their feelings about the man accused of arranging the murder of his bride in the city in 2010. Several members of Mr. Dewani's family, including his parents, had arrived ahead of him from their Bristol home.
Come.
Court number 1 was packed. Cameras were allowed in briefly, but ordered out before the hearing began.
I don't care, you can take my photo.
I think we're happy that we have him in South Africa because most people did not think that was going to happen. He is in South Africa, he's appeared in a South African court of law, and that is, for us, is a big achievement.
In a 7-minute hearing, Mr. Dewani heard how prosecutors and his own lawyers had agreed he should first be treated by psychiatrists for the mental illness that had held up his extradition. He was also formally charged with the kidnap, robbery and murder of his wife Annie and obstructing justice. He denies all the charges. The couple were on their honeymoon in Cape Town when their taxi was hijacked. Mr. Dewani said he was thrown out before his wife was driven off and shot dead. 3 local men are already serving long sentences for their part in the murder. Mr. Dewani's family are staying in the city. They said in a statement they were hoping for an improvement in his health and to see him clear his name. They also said that Mr. Dewani was firmly committed to proving his innocence and uncovering the truth about his wife's murder. Mr. Dewani left court without asking for bail and will appear here again in a month's time. He was spending his first night at Valkenburg Psychiatric Hospital, where doctors hope they can get him mentally fit enough to face trial. If they can't do that within 18 months, he will be sent home a free man. Martin Brunt, Sky News, Cape Town.